Our steppe has long attracted various travelers, scientists, and adventurers. Many evidences, notes, and sketches of famous pilgrims have been preserved since the time of the Silk Road. What did they record about nomads and sedentary people of the Great Steppe on paper and in oral form? We will reveal these and other questions in the project named Sketchbook.
Account Ippolit Zavalishin, age 57 years old, hometown Astrakhan, hobby cartography, literature, poetry, section details about me. I was able to learn and experience a lot in various accidents of my wandering life. Location Orenburg.
Kyrgyz are news hunters. They are interested even in the most empty news. They just want to hear any news for the first time. If a visitor comes, especially Russian, fluent in Kyrgyz, the whole aul comes running. They bombard the guest with questions. How much was the horse, the harness, the saddle, his clothes, where and when, what he heard, whom he met. All this is quickly transferred from the village to the village. The more guest speaks, the more enthusiastic the listeners. The host orders kumis or horse milk. The gossip session begins and lasts for several hours in a row. Even the fat ram is slaughtered for that purpose. When the cooked meat is cut and served, the visitor of honor gets the best morsel, the big bone. Moreover, the host takes small pieces of meat with his hands and puts them in his mouth. This means a top affection and friendliness. The hospitality of Kyrgyz to their compatriots, observed as one of the most sacred laws, does not apply to strangers, and less so to the adherents of different faith. A European who would have decided to wander through their hordes without armed cover will inevitably be imprisoned. Kyrgyz will not miss the opportunity to visit everywhere, where he can eat and drink the heap, just as he is happy to receive guests. The owner of the house or his guest usually takes an honorable place in front of the entrance. The rest of society is in a circle. Women pour kumis. The conversation at that time is noisy. However, if a foreigner appears, then the meeting is no longer so noisy. I myself witnessed how 6 men came to the yurt of a poor Kyrgyz and immediately began to ask for kumis. The host did not have kumis. He, however, went to his neighbor, who lived 3 versts away, and returned with a full tank of the drink. These peasants were not acquainted with him and saw him for the first time. Needless to say, there is never any mention of remuneration. They are very hospitable towards those whom they do not intend to rob or take into slavery.